Hey guys, Mikey B here. Welcome to my channel. Um, this channel is all dedicated to Summoner's War. I've been playing for going on 4 years here, and I noticed that out on YouTube you can look and find all these uh, great content providers, and they have these wicked good accounts. And I know I was sitting there early on wondering, how do I accomplish things when I'm early game, or if I'm free to play, or if I am putting in a little bit of money into the game. So it's like I don't have the room quality that these guys have. So how do I progress? How do I enjoy the game? So I have several accounts that I've have on Summoner's War, and this one I just started back a month ago when they came out with the um, Legendary Scroll event, and I decided that this account, and I've tried this before a couple of times and it always fails. I always break down and get the credit card out. But I've decided that this account is going to be my free-to-play account and kind of show you how to, navigate and, enjoy the game as a free-to-play. What units to build, what to focus on, what you should be doing to grow the account uh, to one that you can participate in and be, do the guild, do the labyrinths, do all the content that's out there. Now, again, free to play, it does take a longer time. And of course, you get your credit card out and you pay, but it's possible. And there's a lot of good tips and tricks I think I could show you. So, but this video, I'm not going to go into all of the, um, you know, the beginning stages and what to focus on. I just want to kind of give you I got my account up to level 40, and let's kind of look around and look at some tips and tricks for the day. Um, One thing I do when I log in all the time is I always go to the guild shop, because there's where you're going to find some of the best things for your growth and for either runes or for monster pieces or whatever. So I always like to check this out. And this is always fun, is that you want to try to make sure that you have, you know, mana at least a couple 100,000, because anything that's good is going to be a few 100,000, sometimes even 400,000 or 500,000. Now I'm below the 400,000 or 500,000 because I've actually purchased a lot of things recently out of the shop that was pretty good, runes and things like that. So I'm below where I like to be, and I'm going to work on getting more mana. Best place to get mana is running um, the dungeon, running um, dragons or necro, whatever you can, even if it's level 5, level 6. You'll get mana from running the levels, as well as just you know selling runes that are not worth to have them. So I'm definitely going to buy the Kung Fu Girl because she is key to raid. She's very good on a free account and getting raid, so I'm going to buy the pieces whenever I have. Now I'm way low in mana, but we'll have to take care of that pretty soon. Uh, let's go check out our guild ward today and see if we can help participate in. Let's go here and let's go to battle. Okay, so let's check out some guild ward and see what we got. So, okay, so let's check out some guild ward now. Um, I always go all the way over to the right, and knowing that it's not a great account, I'll find some of the better, um, you know, matchups. And it's important to know that even when you're early, and if you make an effort to participate in Guild War, even if it is just to draw, it shows your guild members that you are, one, you're committed to the guild, are wanting to try to make an effort, and even if you don't succeed, it shows that, hey, they tried. And a lot of times guild members and guild masters will like to see that you're trying. I'm a guild leader in the M&M's Mini guild, and I always got frustrated when you accept low-level people into your farming guild and they just don't participate. They don't even try. They just sit there, and yet they'll collect all the rewards. They'll do, and they just are leechers basically. And I don't like that. And I don't think you're fellow guildmates like that either. So I definitely recommend, even if you're early, even if you know you're going to lose, even if you know it's just going to be a draw, then go for it. Now, one thing in guild content, especially early on, is that the more green in a tower, the more of this green you remove, more of the health of the guild you remove when you defeat it. So if you notice, there was a really easy one here that was down in the red, and it was like, yeah, I could probably win this one, but I'm not going to make a bigger contribution to the guild if I don't. So it may be like my last hit that I do, but I'm going to really focus on the green towers here. And I know I could probably beat this one. I know I can't beat this one, so I'm going to do this. But I think I saw another one that was, yeah, this one could be possible. Um, let's try this one. It's full, and I think we might have a chance. So one thing that this account, again, this is free to play. I was fortunate enough to get Perna out of a mystical scroll, and that was really awesome. And I'm working on leveling him up and getting him working. The I got um, I got Melissa from a mystical scroll early on in the game, which was great. And then when they for the free legendary scroll, I got her sister in the actual win column, in the win Zenobia, I guess. Sorry, some of these are hard to pronounce, but Zenobia. And I got that with the legendary scroll that we got from the event when it was a free legendary. So it wasn't a bad legendary scroll, especially because I got these twins. But I don't want to lose them to this battle because I know they're going to get destroyed. So what I like to do so that I don't lose my good ones is I just put in trash. It's like putting trash monsters, and and I'll show you. You can always quit so you don't lose them, and you just quit and lose that one. Now, great thing. This Azure is one of a 3-star monster that is a really good monster, and it strips. It does attack break, reset attack bar. So as a 3-star monster and one that's really easily obtainable, it's one I definitely recommend you work on. Now, rune quality is not that great. Again, early game, I'm working with the best runes I could get, and some of these were bought from the store, some of these were drops, but it's a pretty decent set. I mean, if you notice, he's defense, everything scales off of defense, so I was able to get a defense set on there, and then violent is definitely key for him. So even though they're not beautiful, great runes, they're good enough where you're going to see that it actually does some pretty good damage. Um, and then my Perna's in there, so that will be, whoops, I'm going to put Perna in there because it definitely give me some good damage. And it's going to be the monster that this Velajool goes after. And so that's good. And then Lapis will definitely give me some hits and defense break and things like that. And this will strip his immunity, so that's something we definitely want for this battle. So let's give this a shot. Don't have leader skill on the first one, that's fine. So you see right away, they pretty much killed me even before I was able to get a move off. So I wasn't fast enough to quit the game, the match. But oh well, we lost those monsters. So I'm going to just not waste any of my good hits on Lapis. I don't want to use my defense break or attack bar reduction or anything like that because he still has immunity up. That's what this uh, blue uh, buff is. It's immunity. So definitely want to try to do the powerful throw. We definitely want to attack and remove all beneficial granted and weaken the defense. Once you weaken the defense of a monster, it's a lot easier to destroy them. So let's hopefully we land it. Well, we did the strip, but we didn't land the defense break. But with the defense break out, I can now use the magic shot here from Lapis. Let's hope we land. Yes, we landed the defense break. Now, again, Azure, one of the great things about him is that he's an attack bar resetter. So let's hit him with the attack bar reset. So we held him from hitting again. And then let's use Lapis's attack bar reset. As user retrieve magic, if you notice it will recover and absorb 25% of the attack bar. So you notice that we're going to remove her attack bar, the Villagers attack bar down. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. So we're still working him down. Now, the great thing about Perna is that if we lose him, he's going to regen himself uh, right away. So that's why putting Perna in here so that it stays away from my water units is key, because he'll take all the bruising, but I'm going to be able to uh, regen if I die, and it won't be a bad thing. So he's going to get his immunity back up, and let's see if we can pound away. Our power throw is back up, so hopefully we can get the remove, and we do. You know, we were able to take care of the Villagers, so we were able to at least participate in the guild war, get a draw, and take off 30% of the health. So that's definitely the takeaway from this video, is how you can participate in your guild, in a farming guild, and show your team members, you know, you're not leeching, you're there to help in any way you can, and even getting a draw is better than not trying at all, because every little bit helps getting the health down. And so you see there was a big chunk that was removed right away. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, and so you can click the notifications so that you will know when we put a video out again. Thanks very much, guys. Take care.